Good morning, student. Today we are going to discuss chapter 11 mensuration. Exercise 11.1, question number 4. Question 4 have flooring tiles has the shape of parallelogram whose base is 24 centimeter and the corresponding height is 10 centimeter. How many such tiles are required to cover a floor of area 1080 meter square? Okay, so here we need to find number of tiles and area of floors is given 1080 meter square, and shape of tiles is also given. This is a parallelogram shape, and base of tiles and the corresponding height of tiles is 24 centimeter and 10 centimeter respectively. This is given. So here we need to find the number of tile to cover the floor whose area is 1080 meter square. So here one thing you observe here, that the side of tiles is given in centimeter but the area of floor is given meter square. Okay, so when you find the area of one tiles, because this is the shape of parallelograms, and here the base and the altitude, corresponding height means altitude is given here, so we can find the area of one tiles very easily. This is equal to base into height. Area of one tile is equal to base into height. Here base is given 24 centimeter and the height is 10 centimeter. So in this way you can say the area of one tile is 240 centimeter square. But here you can see in this question that the area of floor is given 1080 meter square. So first we convert the meter in centimeters. Okay, so in this way you can find the area of number of tiles. Okay, so let's see how to solve these questions. So here first we write the area of one tiles. Okay, so tiles is the shape of parallelograms. You know very well the shape of parallelogram like this. This is the shape of parallelogram, you can see. Okay, and this is, suppose this is a base. Base is 24 centimeter given here, and this is a corresponding height at 10 centimeter. Okay, this is a corresponding height. So we find the area of one tiles. So here you can write area of one tiles is equal to, you can write here base into corresponding height. Base into altitude or height, you can see here corresponding height. Okay, this is a corresponding height. Okay, so height means the, and this is height is the, you can say altitude or the distance between two parallel lines. Okay, so in this case the base is given 24 centimeter. This is 24 centimeter and height is given at 10 centimeters. Okay, or you can say this is equal to 24 centimeter square. This is equal to 24 centimeter square. This is clear now. And here one given the area of a floor. Area of floor is given here. Area of floor of the room. Area of floor of the room. This is given 1080 meter square. Area of floor of the room. Here room is not mentioned, only you can write here area of the floor. Area of floor is equal to 1080 meter square. Okay, this is given. So here you can see the area of one tiles in centimeter square, and this is area of one. Area of floor is 1080 meter square. So we convert this area 1080 meter square in centimeter square. So you can see here in a very well 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. So 1 meter square is equal to, we can write 1 meter into 1 meter. This is equal to 1 meter means 100 centimeter into 100 centimeter. So you can say this is equal to 10,000 centimeter square. 1 meter is equal to 10,000 centimeter square. Okay, so you can write it, this is equal to 1080 into 10,000 centimeter square. Okay, so in this way you convert this meter square in centimeter square. Clear? Now here we need to find the number of tiles. Okay, so area of tiles is 240 centimeter square, but we have the area of floor is this centimeter square. So if you divide this area by this area, then you find number of tiles. Okay, so you can write here number of tiles is equal to number of tiles. This is equal to 1080 into 10,000 and divide by 240 centimeter square. So first you can see here centimeter square cancel by centimeter square, and here this is 1 0 cancel, and now here you can see 24, 12 2 ja 24 and 12 9 ja 108. Clear? So if you divide by 2, then you obtain 4.5 into 10,000. Okay, this is equal to, you can say 45,000. Okay, this is equal to 45,000 tiles. What is this? This is the number of tiles. This is a 45,000 tiles. Okay, so in this question this is given the area of one base of one tiles and the corresponding height is given. So from this we find the area of one tiles base into corresponding height. Here we write only height, it means that altitude you can say, also our corresponding height. Okay, so base is 24 is given here, 24 centimeter, and corresponding height is given 10 centimeter. So in this way we obtain 240 centimeter square. This is area of one tiles. Also given the area of floor here, and this is equal to 1080 meter square. Here you can see this is area of one tiles in centimeter, but area of floor is meter square. So we convert it meter square. How we convert it meter square? We know that the 1 meter is equal to 100 meter, 100 centimeter. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. It means that 1 meter square is equal to 1 meter into 1 meter. This is equal to 100 centimeter into 100 centimeter. So you can say 1 meter square is equal to 10,000 centimeter square. Clear? And now in this way we find the area of floor is in this. Clear? Now you need to find number of tiles required to cover this area. So number of tiles is, you can write this area by area of one tiles. If you divide it and you obtain 45,000 tiles. Okay, so here we need to find how many tiles are required to cover the floor. So here you can say the 45,000 tiles required to cover the floor. Clear? Now we are going to discuss next question. In this questions, I hope all of you understood very well. In this question is nothing but we find only the area of one tiles and convert the area of floor in meters in centimeter square. After this, you divide the area of one tiles by the area of floor. Then we obtain 45,000 tiles. Okay, this is required tiles. This is required tiles to cover the floor. Okay, so now we are going to discuss next question. Question number 5. What is the question number 5? Question number 5 here. An ant is moving around a few food pieces of different shape scattering on the floor. For which food piece would the ant have to take a longer round? Remember, circumference of circle can be obtained by using the expression c is equal to semi circumference is equal to 2 pi r. This is given where r is the radius of the circle and the value of pi is 22 by 7. Okay, so figure is given in your book and we draw here a b c 3 figure is given and we draw one by one figures and find the distance traveled by and the distance covered by and on different shapes. Okay, so let's see how to do it. So in this question, question number 5 has different shapes to travel the end. So this is question number 5 and part A. First part is given like semicircle. You can see here. This is a semicircle and this is a 2.8 centimeter. This is 2.8 centimeters and in this shape and travel this to this. Okay, so in this question we will find the distance. Okay, so distance travel covered by ant. Okay, in this figure, so distance cover distance covered by and is equal to, here you can see this is semicircle and this is card. This is diameter. This is diameter and this is a semicircle. So circumference is equal to, you know very well what is circumference. Circumference is equal to 2 pi r. Okay, but here this is a semicircle, but here also diameter. So you can say this is equal to area perimeter of this figure is pi r. Okay, plus diameter. What is diameter? Diameter is 2.8 centimeter. So what is radius? So radius is equal to diameter d by 2. So diameter is 2.8 by 2 is equal to 1.4. Okay, and diameter is here given. Diameter is given here 2.8 centimeter. This is diameter and this is a radius. Okay, so we find this is circumference of circle. So we find the distance covered by ant in this shape is equal to what? Nothing but the value of pi is 22 by 7 into the value of r is, this is the radius of the circle, centimeter, plus d is diameter. This is equal to 2.8 centimeter. Clear? Now you can cancel it. 0.2. Okay, so 22 into 0.2 centimeter plus 2.8 centimeter. So if you multiply this, then you obtain 4.4 centimeter plus 2.8 centimeter. This is equal to, if you add them, 4 plus 8, 12 carry 1, 3 on 7, and 7.2 centimeter. So student, I hope all of you understood this question, and now we are going to discussing next part of this question. And this is next question, next part of question number 5. Yeah, this is given. This is 1.5 meter. 1.5 meter. Okay, and this is 2.8 meter. Okay, so we need to find the distance traveled by end. So here you can see, first distance start till this distance 1.5 meter. After this is 2.8 meter. After this is 1.5 meter, and this is a semi circumference. Okay, so this is the diameter of this is 2.8. So we find here the radius of this circumference, semicircle. So radius is equal to diameter by 2. So here you can say r is equal to, r is radius, this is d by 2, and so this is diameter you can say, and this is a 2.8 by 2, r is equal to, you can say 1.4 centimeters. Okay, so this is a 1.5, 2.8, 1.5, this is a pi r. Okay, so distance traveled by end, distance cover, you can find here distance cover by r. This is equal to 1.5 meter, this meter plus 2.8 meter plus 2.8 meter plus again this is 1.5 meter, 1.5 meter, and plus this is a semicircle pi r. You can see this is pi r. Okay, now here then 1.5, 2.8, 1.5, this is equal to 5.8. Okay, 5.8 centimeter, 8 meter. Here plus pi r, the value of pi r is, the value of pi is 2.22 by 7, you know very well. The value of pi is 22 by 7 into r is 1.4 meter. Here we find r, and this is a t test diameters, and this side is also 2.8, and this side is t test as a diameter. This is a semi circumference. Okay, circumference or this is semi circumference. Okay, so here you can find the distance covered by and, so you can cancel it by 0.2 times. So you have here 5.8 meter plus this is equal to 22 into 0.2 meter. This is equal to 5.8 meter plus 4.4 meters. Okay, if we add them, then we obtain 4 plus 8, this is equal to 12, carry 2.5510 meter. So here in this case the answer travel 10.2 meters in this shape. Okay, now and next shape is third shape. So we are going to discuss next shape, and that how many distance that covered by ant. And in this shapes I hope all of understood, because here this is given 1.5, so this is also 1.5. Here this is given 2.8 meter, so this is also 2.8 meters. Okay, so if we add them 1.5, 1.5, this is 3 meter, and this is 2.8, this is 5.8 meters here. Okay, and this is this length is theta is the diameter of this circle. This is semicircle. So we find the radius. R is equal to d by 2. You know very well. This R represent radius and d represent diameter of the circle. So here diameter is given 2.8. So 2.8 by 2 is equal to 1.4. This is radius. This is centimeter. No, not this is meter. Okay, this is in meters. So I hope all of understood. R is equal to, this is radius. So 1.4 centimeter or 1.4 meters, and distance covered by ant is 1.5 meter, 1.5 meter, 2.8 meter, and pi r, because this is a semicircle. Okay, circumference of circle is 2 pi r, but this is semicircle, so you can write here pi r. Okay, so 1.5 meter plus 2.8 meter plus 1.5 meter, this is equal to 5.8 meter, and value of pi is 22 by 7 into value of r is defined 1.4 meter. In this way you can find the total distance traveled by ant in this shape is 10.2 meter. Okay, so this is third shape of this question. C part of this question, this is shape is like this. Okay, and this is given 2.8. Here this distance is 2.8. This is work as the meter, and this distance also given here. What is this distance? This is given 2.2 centimeter. Okay, this is 2 centimeter. It means that this is also meter 2.8 centimeters. Okay, and this distance is also given here 2 centimeter. Okay, now so this is a part of semicircle. So area perimeter of this part is pi r, and this is 2 centimeter. This is 2 centimeter. This is equal to 4 centimeters. Okay, so you can write here distance traveled by ant. Distance covered by ant. This is equal to 2 centimeter plus 2 centimeter plus pi r. This is 2 centimeter, this is 2 centimeter. Here d is equal to given 2.8 centimeter, and r is equal to 2.8 by 2 centimeter, or r is equal to 1.4 centimeter. Clear? Now, if we add them, then we obtain 2 plus 2, this is equal to 4 centimeter, plus 2 is 22 by 7 into r is 1.4 centimeter. You can cancel is 0.2, so this is 4 centimeter, and this is equal to this is equal to 22 into 0.2, 4.4 centimeter. This is equal to 8.4 centimeter. So in this way you can see here the distance travels by ant is in this case 8.4 centimeter. In second case 10.4 centimeters, and first case is 7.2 centimeters. So you can say ant traveled covered distance in second part, in B parts. Okay, so student, I hope all of you understood these questions. Now we are going to discuss next question. Let's see what is the next question. Next question is that a rectangle is 16 meter long and 9 meter wide. Find the side of a square whose area equal to the area of rectangles. Okay, So here this is given the area of rectangle is equal to area of square. Okay, and length of a rectangle is given here. Length of a rectangle, this is given here, and 16 meters, and breadth of rectangle, breadth of a rectangle also given here. This is 9 meter. Okay, so area of rectangle is equal to what? Here this is given area of a rectangle. This is equal to here area of rectangle is equal to area of square. This is given. Okay, so you can write area of square. Okay, so area of rectangle is equal length into breadth, but area of square is equal to side into side. You can say side square. Okay, so length and the breadth are given. So what is the length? Length is given 16 meter, and the breadth is given 9 meter. And this is equal to side square of, you can say, side. So 1 meter 60 meter into 9 meter is equal to 144 meter square. This is a square of side. If you taking square root both side, then you obtain what? Then you obtain 12 meter is equal to side. This is length of side. Okay, so you can write here length of side of square, this is equal to 12 meters. Okay, in this question, and the length and the breadth of the rectangle is given, and also told that the area of rectangle and area of square are equal, then find the side of square. So here we find the length of side of square is equal to 12 centimeters. Also question include here, by how much does the perimeter of the rectangle is exceed the perimeter of square? So first you find the perimeter of rectangle. So what is the perimeter of rectangle is equal to, you know very well, 2 into length plus breadth. Okay, so you can write here perimeter of rectangle is equal to 2 into length plus breadth. This is equal to 2 into length is given here 16 plus breadth is 9 meter. This is equal to 2 into 25 meter. This is equal to 50 meter. Okay, now after this we need to find the perimeter of square. So what is the perimeter of square? The perimeter of square is 4 into length of side. Okay, so again you can write here perimeter of square, perimeter of square is equal to 4 into length of side. Okay, here you find the length of side 12 meter. This is equal to 48 meter. Okay, so here you can see we find the length of perimeter of rectangle is 50 meters, and perimeter of square is 48 meters. So who is greater? You can see here the perimeter of rectangle is greater than the perimeter of square. By how much? So if you subtract 50 minus 48, then you find that the perimeter of rectangle is and exceeds 2 meter, the perimeter of square. So student, I hope all of you understood this question and enough for today. Thank you for watching. Jai Hind.